Hello everybody, my name is Laura and I'm from the Queen of Mirth, and I'm very happy to be able to bring this video to you today. I thought that what I would do today is to second of all, I'm going to announce my April giveaway, but before doing that I'm going to show you this book, and my question is, can I call this a glue book or not? Is it strictly an art journal or is it a glue book? And if something is half and half, what do we call it? Or does it matter? It kind of does matter actually for me, because I have to make the title of my video. And when making titles of videos, I don't want to say glue book if it's not glue book, or art journal if it's glue book, or you know what I mean. So back to the video. Let's just get started with this, and then after I go through the book, art journal or glue book, or a combination of the two, or mixed media book, which would be art journal. Anyway, it's not a junk journal though. Although there might be one or two small elements of junk journal in here. Anyway, I would like to just start. So, thank you for joining me. Now, I started this book a few years ago, and I keep going back to it. So, and one thing I didn't do is I didn't date my pages particularly. I did a little bit, but just on a few of them. And also I didn't work from the beginning to the end. I worked all over the place at all the same time. Sometimes I would have several images already affixed to a page, for example, and then I would go to another page or something like that. However I was inspired at the moment is how I did this book. Anyway, it's and I called this book, it does have a name, it's called it's called To Listen Is To Love. So To Listen Is To Love. Welcome, Laura, that's me. LT, that's my initials. And this is just some drawing stuff that I did kind of for something to do in it. Anyway, that is the first page. Oh, and let me tell you, I haven't done anything with the cover yet, but I plan to. I'm going to do the cover and the inside covers, or the insides of the covers, but that'll be on another time. And the book itself is the Canson Mixed Media book, and it's 7 inches by 10 inches. It's 98 pounds weight for the paper, and there were 60 pages in it. And I really recommend this book. It can take a lot of abuse. This has been going on for, this book, particular one, has had a lot of water in it. It's had watercolor painting and stuff like that. And it's had a lot of erasing and a lot of this and that. And the paper has stood up very well. So here we go. We already did the first page. And okay, this is an envelope that I made. And in it and remember, my question is, can I call this a glue book? Or can I not? Okay, this is my mom and two of her sisters, the two that had survived at the time that this was taken. My mother left this earth. This is my mom. She left this earth about 3 years ago, and she was 92. So this was considered, I don't know when this was taken, but it was before then, and I love these two aunts of mine. And this is my mom when she was in Spain at the Alhambra, and she loved it there. And I don't know, this is a window, I like that, nice image. And this is my mom when she was a little bit older, and she was living on her own because my dad had departed. And she's reading, which was one of her favorite things to do. And then this is my mom and my Aunt Mary at the grave of their mother, my grandmother, who died many years before I was born. So, there we have it. So I just have some photos in there that I like. And then this is my artist business card, and glued. And then this is just a drawing. It says just a little bit of rain. And this is another envelope that I made. And this is glued down background, envelope glued. This is a journaling card that's in one of my kits in my Etsy store. And this is a collage that somebody has made. I wonder, maybe I need to go. I have no way of knowing for sure that I'm in the center where the camera is, because it's my iPhone and it's just kind of hooked up in some crazy way, and I can't see what you see, so I don't really know 100%, but I think it's okay. So some of the best medicine. Now here I've done a little journaling, and I say some of the best medicine: self-compassion, gratitude, love of with family, love of and with friends, animals, plants, music, art, other people's, and making my own art, physical work, like gardening, a good home to live in, healing and healthy food, play, nature, spending time with the planet is how I define nature here. And 15 is learning and developing my gifts. So those are really good medicine. And here is a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson: live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. And then this is a napkin glued down, and these are just some images. This is a photocopy of a collage that I made a long time ago. I'm sorry about my dog, but he wants to participate and he can't. I've given him some of his squeaky toys and whatnot over here. He can't really squeak them yet because he doesn't know how. He's too little, and maybe his jaw isn't strong enough, but he likes to play with them anyway. So this is a painting, and it has some journaling around it. And dog. This is poetry that I cut out of a magazine that I thought I really liked. And this is all glued stuff, collage. And this is painting stuff. And this is painting and gluing. And this is one of those journaling cards that I made and I have in a kit. And it just says light up the world, which I think we all, if we can all just shine a little bit, we will light up the world. I mean, it takes more than one person. It takes all of us. And here we have just some images that I thought went well together. This is a little bit of drawing. And yeah, that's a drawing in watercolor. There's Frida. And this is journaling. And this is all glued, and this is just some Spanish text. And it's a garden theme on this page. And yeah. And here we have more gluing. And it's a recipe for purple power smoothie. And it's I think I must have cut it out of a magazine. And this is a bit of rubber stamping, and this is a picture or an image that I cut out of a magazine to go with the smoothie. And this is acrylic paint, and I painted it quite thick, and then I went like this, and it made all kinds of, when the paint separated, it made these really interesting kind of, I don't know what you call it, lines, but they are actually, the lines actually are three-dimensional. And it took forever for these pages not to stick together. I mean, forever. It took a long, long time, but it's kind of worth it. I kind of like it. And then these are all just cutouts, things I cut out. And she was from an ad in a magazine that was being given away free when I was in Barcelona. And it was an amazing magazine, mostly with things for weddings in it. But anyway, that's where I got this girl. And these are my great-grandparents, who I definitely didn't meet. They left long before I was born. But her name was Emmeline, and his name was David. So they're my dad's grandparents. And this is a rubber stamp that I absolutely love, and I lost it, or I misplaced it. I don't know where it is. Postage stamp. Just things I've cut out. And the backgrounds, the music is just cut out, of course. And then this is my drawings of some trees. And then this is journaling about trees. It says, if I were a tree, it would be a willow with deep roots planted by the water of life. And here it says, love to the trees. And here it says, thank you for the trees that have marked the path of my life. Beautiful, mysterious trees, large and small. Love, love, love. So, yeah, I love trees. And I think, I like this. I don't know, I think I just got it from the internet somewhere. And I don't know who designed it. And I think I need something here, but I haven't come across the right thing yet. So here we are. More stuff. This is just like random pieces of paper. This is where I made my own, how can you make vintage? But I made my own sort of vintage or vintagey looking papers and tore them up and put them down. And then this is from, these big clocks are from a scrapbooking paper. And then this is a rubber stamp from Jane Davenport, and this is a famous pre-Raphaelite painting, and so is this one. Yeah. And here I did some journaling and some, these pictures actually, I used children's wax crayons. I love that medium. The wax crayons you get, like Crayola crayons, I use them quite a bit. And this is an envelope inside a glassine, or this is a sandwich envelope, I guess. So this would be a junk journaling element, the first one I think we've come to. And then this has a beautiful card that my beautiful granddaughter made, or a picture that my beautiful granddaughter Anna made for me when she's 9 now, when she was much younger, and she could print her name. So I shall keep that. And then I don't even know what this is. It's a sheep. It's a little lamb. Oh, it's so cute. I'm going to put it in here. She must have given me that as well. And this is her Hello Kitty envelope, I do believe. It's, well, yeah, it is. It's a Hello Kitty envelope from my beautiful granddaughter. And then this is This is from one of the kits in my Etsy store, and it's kind of a kit where you can have these different components and you can put them together any way you want. And like this bird and the wings and everything, they're all, and the shoes and the round thing and the face, they're all unattached to each other, and you can put them together in different ways, which I like to do. And then here we have some pages. Look at this. Is I gotta tell you, this guy here is doing his best. Oh yes, he's a good boy. Are you a good boy? You are. Do you want to be on the video? You do? Anyway, this is my little love, Leroy. And he's just like, it's just like having a 1.5-year-old, you know, and if I'm on the phone or if I'm making a video, he wants to be right in there. I try and do the videos when he's sleeping, but I can't always. Anyway, this is, these are 2 pages of just total gluing, and same with this. I think I'll put something else here, but I don't know what yet. And this is kind of an Alice in Wonderland sort of person. And then she's sitting on some rocks in the water, maybe. And because this was a magazine page, it goes quite well. It looks like the sky and water, but I'm not sure. I think it might have been an abstract painting. And then I just put a heart here that I cut out from just magazine text, which is relatively meaningless, what it says, but the idea is meaningful. So that means you can take something meaningless and make it full of meaning. I love that idea. So here we have some pages. See, this 2017 is when I did this page. But I know that I did some in 2015. And I did it this year, last year, the year before. Just occasionally I just come to this particular book, and I like it. An unfrequented wood, which I think is a line from a poem. And then this is like one of my favorite poems ever of all time. He Wishes for the Cloths of Heaven by W.B. Yeats. Had I the heavens embroidered cloths and wrought with golden and silver light, the blue and the dim and the dark cloths of night and light and the half-light, I would spread the cloths under your feet. But I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. Now, how beautiful is that? So here we have, oh, this is me, well, it's not really. The big one represents me, the little one represents my sister, Diane, and we have 2 sisters, Joanne, who died when she was an infant, and Katie, who died just about 4 years ago. So it just says, only 2 of us left in this world. And then these are more, it says The Magic of Getting There. This is also 2017. And this says Sacred, but I don't think you can read it. And yeah. And this one, and this is all glued. Oh, no, this is painted. Probably light acrylic, not thick. Which means just acrylic with a bunch of water in it. And then this background is a combination of watercolor, ink spray, and napkin, and stencil. No, I think I drew these angel wings, these big ones, or I painted them with, I don't know what, with watercolor, acrylic, something. And then these are those journal cards from one of my kits, and this is a beautiful icon. So here we are. It says, "You've heard it said there's a window that opens from one mind to another." And yeah. And this is a beautiful horse. I love horses. And then this is a needlepoint house. I love houses, especially this kind, like Victorian houses. And then the background is all, it's tissue paper and napkins put down. And then this is ink spray. Yeah. So, as the days go by, what is it but a dream? And then these are just things that I've cut out. And I did the background first, and then just simply cut out images. More dream stuff. And I have like quite a few older women in this particular book, because I'm older, my friends are older, we're not 20 years old anymore. But I mean, I love 20-year-olds and I love the imagery of beautiful young women, but I also love the imagery of older women who have actually weathered many storms. And this background has a lot of the spray. I love using sprays because of the way it always turns out so cool. And that says "Live in the Sunshine." And this is all drawn with, you know, ink pen. And actually, first of all, I think I just did the blue background with probably some leftover acrylic paint or something. And then I cut out some stuff to make frames around the 2 pages. And then I had a bunch of images cut out. But these floors are actually simply wavy lines that are parallel to one another, and then I do them downwards as well in waves, and then simply make checkerboards with black, and it's just black drawing pen. Always be brave. There is no end to the possibilities. And here we have a beautiful kitty cat with a magic wand. And who wouldn't love to have a kitty cat with a magic wand? She loves it. So here we are. And then find who you have not yet become. That's kind of one of the things that we all do. We are always going toward and finding the person that we are becoming. And here's a raven, which I love ravens. If anybody's ever watched my videos, sometimes I go on about them a bit. And here, I don't know, these just stuff I cut out. And this is black painted background. And this one, I remember I cut it out of a really old vintage fairy tale book that I got at the thrift store. And then this is a part of a painting from Gustav Klimt. And the you know, all of these, the frame, I like the idea of framing my pages, and these frames and this one, they're just cut out of magazines. Just, that's all. And here we have another envelope, but it looks like it doesn't have anything in it yet. And no matter who is watching, be true. To my own self, be true. Be me. You know who you are. Be true. Yeah, I think I got the message, but it's never, I figure I can always remind myself as many times as it takes. And, okay, it was time to fly solo. And then so many secrets locked in her heart. Isn't that what we have? Lots of secrets in our hearts. And here, see, it's the same, like I've made the frame, and I really like doing that. You don't always even notice it so much, but it's very, I know, it just kind of brings things together. So, let yourself be silently drawn by the stronger pull of what you really love. Rumi. What do I really love? Surrender to the current, and that means the current of the river, and let myself go. Believe in love. And I believe in positivity. So I do. And then here I've made some houses. I love making houses in my art. And then these are some kind of borders that I made, and they're all drawn and just filled in with, what do you call it? You know, the pens that have color in them, you know. What are they called? Doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. And then here I drew these frames and made these houses just with scraps. I cut them all out and put them up and drew some windows and whatnot. This was such, I just find, when I'm doing stuff like this, I just get so carried away, like I just get into the zone, and I feel so happy. It's creative and relaxing. It's not stressful at all. So trust the deep wisdom of your dreams. And this is an owl, and I don't think I did a very good job of making this owl, but that's okay. And this is one of my favorite poems in the world by Langston Hughes. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. So, and these are my art cats. Actually, they're a kit in my Etsy store that I made. I drew these cats, and they're all different pieces. They're like paper doll kitties, and they're called art cats. And I just love doing them. And this is, remember the song? The Beatles sang it. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. That one. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. I'm a bad singer, but you get the drift. So, these are also from various kits in my Etsy store. I did them a few years ago, but I like them and I like using them. And it's just all different clothes and wings and hats and shoes and faces and arms and legs, whatever, that you cut out and put together in limitless numbers of ways. And here's some more of this stuff. This is Frida. She's a kit, actually. This whole thing, all of the images here are in one kit. And it's a Frida Kahlo paper doll in my store. And here's some more of my art cats. So, they're so fun. Oh, and this is something that it's just some instructions for making a book. And then this is a picture of some painting I did when I was trying to figure out how to paint these kind of people. And this is, yeah, I was going to say it's a belly band too, but it's not. Actually, it's all stuck down. And then here's more. This is one of my favorite artists, the Canadian First Nations artist named Norval Morriso. And he calls this one Sacred Bear Moving Between Water World and Forest World. His paintings are pretty amazing. And then here we have just a girl with a basket of, I don't think they're apples, but they might be. They look more like tomatoes to me, but I don't know. And then this is also all glued. And then this is all glued. These are glued. This is another kit called The Street Where You Live. It's a kit in my Etsy store. It's bigger than just this, I think, but anyway, and you cut out the different components of the houses, and then you can put them together in various ways. Look at my dog. I don't know if you can see him, but he's trying to eat the book as I'm talking about it. And then this page, this is painting. Glued down, glued down, glued down. And then this is all glued down stuff, except for the background, which is, I think, maybe watercolor. And this is stuff, okay, it's a scrapbook. Leroy, it's a scrapbook page that I ripped to put it for the background. And then these are things from a Daphne's diary. The picture, this is Daphne's mom and a couple of things that she said. And then this is Barcelona. Imagine the famous architect Gaudi made these gorgeous, gorgeous, monumental buildings in Barcelona. And I wanted to see them for years and years and years, and then finally I had an opportunity. I was so happy. And this is actually, because this was from such a large page of a magazine, this was the bottom section, and so I just put it on the next page. It kind of goes, and then found some images that kind of went with it. Yeah. And here's some more houses. These are all taken from, these parts are from, mostly from different magazines, like the windows, I think this is from a children's book, these two windows, but all of the different things are stuck together, and I have a few pieces that were from scrapbooking pages, but all the rest are just cut out of magazines, and then I put them together in different ways and made new buildings. I love that. I mean, I don't love these. I do. I love them. But, I mean, I love doing that. And here we have, they just kind of related to each other. This is from an art magazine, you know, one of those magazines for artists, you know, how to do acrylic painting and whatnot. And then this is from a book. And then this is a moth or butterfly that I just cut out from somewhere, and same with this leaf. But I don't know, these two seem to work together so well. And they seem to say something. Now here we have more. This is a Gustav Klimt girl, and under her there's just a lot of different things from magazines, except this is scrapbooking paper, of course. And then same, these are just different pages or pieces from magazines. Same with this. So here we have, these are just all glued down images from magazines. And I think these two were, I don't know, maybe they were selling some kind of little statues or something, I don't know. And it says A Little Taste of Heaven. And this girl is from a really old, from an ad from a really old Victoria magazine. Now, this one, these two were from an article in one of the Somerset magazines, and I simply put them on top of some other images from various magazines. It says Hidden Treasures. I think these are so beautiful. And yeah, they were from one of the Somerset Studio magazines, I believe, or Artful Blogging, or one of those ones. And then this is the last page. And these are glued in flowers. I love florals. And then this is a piece of scrapbooking paper. And like I said, I haven't done the inside covers, the back, or the front yet, but I will. And thank you for coming with me through this whole look at the book that I've made. I really feel like the pages represent me as a person, so I quite like it, and I like looking through it. But I'm very happy that it's almost like it's 99.9% finished. Just a couple of things to do in it, plus the covers. And the big challenge for the cover is going to be this part here, where my little baby dog chewed it, because he loves to eat my art supplies. Every chance he gets, he'll eat my art stuff. I have to be so vigilant. Anyway, thank you. Now I'm going to go on and tell you about the giveaway. As you may know, every month I hold a giveaway, and the prize for the person who wins is anything that they want out of my Etsy store. And there are over 400 items in that store, and they've all been designed by me. And hopefully there would be something that the person would like to have. And you know, you can go and take a look right now, even if you want, and see if you are going to win this thing, if there would be anything that you would like. All you have to do in order to enter is you have to subscribe to my channel and press the like button and put the word giveaway in any comment. You have to make a comment, and the comment has to have the word giveaway in it. And it can be any sentence that you make up, anything you like, or even just the word giveaway. That's perfectly fine. And you will be entered. And just in the beginning of May, I will draw out all the names where people, they subscribed, they liked, and they commented, and used the word giveaway in the comment. And the other thing is, you can enter it as many times as you like, but not from the same. Excuse me, my little guy is needing a little attention. That's a good baby. You're a good baby. Yeah. You can enter as many times as I have videos until the end of April. You can go to all of my subsequent videos and do the same thing. Like the video, make a comment using the word giveaway, and you will be entered. So you could be entered way more than once. And I generally put out 3 videos every week on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. But if you are subscribed, which you have to be to enter the giveaway, then you will get a notification when I have a new video. I think you will. Or at least it might show up on your feed. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Please do try. And so far, people have been able to win some quite nice kits, like journaling kits and different kinds of things like that. So thank you very much for being with me today. I totally appreciate it, and I hope you come back and see me again soon. Bye.